Something happened to me in another restaurant. Again, this is probably about 5 or 6 years ago, maybe a little bit longer because I wrote about it in my first book. I usually go in through a drive-through in this one place. I'm not going to tell you the location yet, but I went through a drive-through almost every single time. But I had a little bit more time, so I said, I'm going to go inside for once. So I go inside, and there's 2 people standing in line, and then there's a counter. So I got a little bit more time. I'm standing there with my legs spread out. I got my hands on my hip, and I'm looking at the menu board, and I'm like, today's the day, man. Today is the day. I'm going to order something different than I normally get. But I don't want to get the same thing, and so do you. Whatever. I'm looking, and the 2 customers move out of the way. Now it's me, the counter, and the kid. And I'm looking at the menu, and as soon as I make eye contact with this kid, I've never remembered anybody's name ever in a fast food joint. I'm not sure I ever will, but I'll never forget Jose. That was his name. I'll never forget Jose because of what he did. I make eye contact with Jose, and he goes, well, hey there, Peter Pan. This is how Peter Pan stands, apparently, right? So my first thought was, did that dude just call me Peter Pan? And I know he's talking to me. I turn around, there's nobody else. It's me and the kid in the counter. There's nobody else around. And on his own, he cracked himself up. So he's like, what? And he's laughing so hard, he's starting to cry. So now I'm laughing too. Because listen, you call somebody Peter Pan, that's pretty gutsy, man, right? And I don't know what it was. I'm sure, yes, it was standing hair, but was it the hair or what I was wearing? I don't know. He just said, this guy's low-hanging fruit. He just plucked this experience off the vine because it could have gone either way. And luckily for him, I was like, this is hilarious. And I'm laughing the whole time. And then I start to think, this kid, Jose, is doing exactly what I was doing 25, 30 years ago. This guy is on the hunt looking for opportunities when they present themselves. He's doing it all. Not that exact thing. I promise you, he didn't wake up in the morning and go, man, I sure hope I get to use my Peter Pan line today. So he's not thinking like that. He's just looking for moments to present themselves. And now I've fallen in love with the brand because of the kid. I barely go through the drive-thru. I mean, I get bummed out when I walk in. I'm looking for him. When I see him, I'm like, Jose. He goes, Peter Pan. I go, that was funny the first time. Don't keep calling me Peter Pan, right? I want people that are unapologetically authentic in their guest obsession. That's the exact word I want to use. When you're obsessed about a thing or a person, you will lose your mind. You will go completely gaga trying to get that thing or that person. Pick anything that you are so crazy about that you have to have it. Do we have people working for us that think like that act like that?